Ever wished you could create like stunning, super high-resolution images, but like right on your laptop?
And I'm not just talking about, fixing up a blurry photo. I mean, like, actually making professional quality art from scratch.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that kind of feels like something out of science fiction, right?
Well, get this, that future might be like right around the corner.
Okay, I am so ready for this. So today, what are we diving into?
We are diving deep into this new AI image generation tech. It's called SOTA.
Sauna. Okay, so what makes the sauna thing so special?
Well, it's not just about the tech itself, although I gotta say, the tech is seriously impressive. It's really about what it could mean for, anyone.
Like, what do you mean anyone?
Anyone who's ever felt, I don't know, maybe a little limited by how expensive creative tools are or how complex they are.
Okay, yeah, I get that. Like, not all of us can afford those fancy computers and software, right?
Exactly. So picture this. You're putting together a presentation, right?
Okay, got it.
Maybe you're pitching this awesome project and you need an image that really pops, to really sell your vision.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to use some cheesy stock photo in there?
Right. So with Sauna, you could generate a totally unique, crazy, high-resolution image. Like exactly what you need, right on the spot.
Okay, now that would be a game changer. No more endlessly scrolling through stock photo sites.
Exactly. And that's just one example. What makes Sauna so revolutionary is its efficiency. It's 20 times smaller and like way faster than previous top-tier models, like way faster.
Oh, hold on. How much faster are we talking here?
Over 100 times faster than something like FLUX 12B.
Wow, 100 times. So you're saying no more starting a render and like coming back hours later and finding it's still going?
Nope. This is about like putting the power of AI image generation right there at your fingertip.
Okay, I am officially hooked, but how does it actually work?
So the paper that we're looking at today breaks down Sana's crazy efficiency into like 3 main things.
All right, so first up, we've got the deep compression autoencoder. And I gotta admit, that sounds a little intimidating.
Yeah, it's a mouthful, right?
Yeah, so can you break that down for us
Yeah.
in like simple terms?
Okay, so imagine you're packing a suitcase, right?
Okay.
Most AI models, they're like those people who just like throw everything in. Their suitcase is bulky and a pain to lug around.
Yeah, I've traveled with those people. Not fun.
Right. Sana's autoencoder, though, it's like a master packer. It squishes that image data down 32 times more than the usual autoencoder.
Wait, 32 times?
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's pretty mind-blowing. But it keeps all the important details, It just knows how to pack them efficiently.
So instead of lugging around this monster suitcase, it's like traveling with one of those super sleek carry-ons.
Exactly. And because it's so streamlined, it makes the whole image generation process way faster.
That is some next-level packing.
Okay.
So what's the next element that makes Sana so efficient?
All right, so next up we have the linear diffusion transformer, or DIT for short.
DIT, got it. Sounds pretty complex.
It's all about speed, especially with those crazy high-resolution images.
And the paper mentioned that this DIT thing is like a total game changer in terms of speed.
Oh, absolutely. Imagine like old AI models trying to navigate through a maze, taking every single twist and turn.
Okay, I'm picturing it.
Sana's DIT is like, nah, I'm good. I'll just take this shortcut. It streamlines the entire process, making it way faster, especially when it's creating their stunning 4K images.
So we've got packing light, we've got finding the shortcut. I'm liking this, but it still needs to understand what you actually wanted to create, right?
Exactly. That's where the next element comes in. The decoder-only text encoder.
All right, so how does that work?
Okay, so those times where you try to order something super complicated at a drive-thru and the poor cashier just stares at you?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Some AI models have that problem. They get confused by complicated instructions.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So how does Sana deal with that?
It uses a more streamlined language model called Gemma. Yeah. And Gemma's like having a skilled translator by your side, making sure the AI gets your order perfectly no matter how complicated it is.
So it's like Gemma's taking that order from me and making sure, like, the AI kitchen gets it right.
Precisely. And the results, well, they speak for themselves. The images that Sana generates are just remarkable. I mean, we're talking incredibly detailed, diverse images, all from simple text prompts.
And speaking of those images, we've actually got some right here for you to check out.
Yeah, take a look.
We're looking at images 1 through 18 from the research paper.
Mhm.
And wow, I gotta say, seeing these really drives home that wow factor. It's one thing to talk about 4K resolution and all, but seeing these vibrant landscapes, these like crazy lifelike portraits, It's really something else.
It's pretty amazing, right? And it's not just about the technical aspect of it either. The way Sana captures the nuances of those prompts, you know? It's
Yeah.
like it understands what you're going for.
Sounds like it gets the vibe.
Yeah, exactly. You can see it in like the composition, the way it uses light and shadow, even just the overall mood.
It's not just like copying what it sees in the world.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah.
like it understands the emotion behind the words you give it.
Right. It really feels like more than just a technical process, you know? There was almost a spark of something intuitive happening.
Absolutely. Tiny details one by one. It's like it already knows the whole picture.
Yeah, it's like it can capture the essence of the scene with just a few well-placed brushstrokes.
Okay, I like that analogy.
And those brushstrokes, well, they translate into significantly faster rendering times, even with these insanely detailed high-res images.
It's really mind-blowing how much went into designing this.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder, what's next.
Absolutely. I think that's what makes Sana so exciting. It's not just another AI model. It represents this huge shift in how we think about image creation.
A step towards a future where creativity is truly accessible to everyone, right? And that future feels closer than ever. It's like that feeling you got when you first saw high-definition TV. Like, things would never be the same. We've talked about how Sana works, why it's such a big deal. But let's, zoom out for a second,
Yeah.
If this is what we can do today, in 2024, what does the future hold for AI image generation? Like, what comes next?
It's a question that just, sparks all these possibilities.
Like, we're standing at the edge of this huge uncharted territory, and Sana is like, our map,
Yeah.
It's exciting, but it's also kind of
A little bit daunting.
yeah, whoa, things are changing fast.
It's true. I think it reminds us that we're living in this time of just incredible technological progress. And it's up to all of us to figure out how we use these tools, who benefits, that kind of thing.
Absolutely. And that's a conversation worth having. But
Yeah.
for now, let's just take a minute to appreciate how far we've come from those early pixelated computer images to the stuff Sana's cranking out. It's been quite a journey.
For sure. And with Sana, it feels like we're entering this whole new chapter, one where, creativity doesn't have these same limits anymore.
Really well said. And on that note, I think we've given everyone a lot to think about today. We've really explored this new technology, Sana, and how it could redefine what's possible in the world of image creation.
It's an exciting time to be following all of this, and I, for one, can't wait to see what amazing innovations come out next.
Me neither. Thanks for taking this deep dive with us. We'll be back next time with another fascinating look at some cutting-edge technology. Until then, keep those creative sparks flying.